Hi, Dad.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Girls.
River blind. River blind, correct. And this one here.
Get out! Let's get out there! Mommy! Mommy, please! Daddy! Please! No!
Daggett, thật sự agam go ahead to Guma. I will form there. It hasn't been long since small things like this, a film directed by Tim Mellons and written by Andy Walsh based on Callie Keegan 2021 novel that we have it in Persian. So yeah. Of the same name was Brought to Life, starring Cillian Murphy. The film has rekindled my thoughts about the woman of Magdalene Laundries. My first encounter with this dark chapter of women history was in the spring of 2022. Introduced by dear Dr. John Cunningham from Galway University. He shared Patricia Bergen's play Eclipsed with me, which became a pivotal moment in my understanding of this topic. That play illuminated so much for me and sparked my academic journey into literature research, from crafting an International Women's Day essay for Galway Daily to presenting my comparative academic analysis of Patricia Bergen's Abadi, culminating my top comparative analysis of Galway and sex in climates at the University of Ulster 2024. But what were the Magdalene Laundries? The Magdalene Laundries, also known as Magdalene asylums, were active in Ireland from 8th century until the closure of last institution in 1996. Over 30,000 women passed through these facilities where they were subjected to grueling physical labor, emotional abuse, and complete social isolation. Initially framed as rehabilitation centers for violent women, these laundries operate as Moloch prisons. Women often sent there for a reason as arbitrary as being unmarried mothers, were forced to endure long hours of labor under harsh conditions, all without pay. A particularly tragic aspect of Magdalene Laundries was the fate of the child born to the women confined there. Many of these children were forcibly separated from their mothers at birth. Often, the infants were sent to orphanages adopted by families, sometimes without the mother's consent, or in some heartbreaking cases, died due to neglect or in the care. The discovery of mass graves associated with this institution, such as the Alma graves of 100 individual found at a laundry in Dublin in 1993, revealed the extent of the suffering endured not only by the women but also by their children. At The last Magdalene Laundry, located on St. Macdermot Street in Dublin, if I said it right, closed in 1996. The silence around this institution began to break in the late 1990s due to investigative journalist and survivor testimony. In 1993, the discovery of unmarked graves ignited public outrage and demanded accountability. Survivors like Mary Norris and Marian Sullivan shared their stories, highlighting both their own trauma and the loss of their children. Sullivan shared their stories, highlighting both their This momentum culminated in formal state apology in 2013 by then Prime Minister Enda Kenny, who acknowledged the government's complicity in perpetuating this injustice and devastating legacy left behind for generations of women and their children. By shedding light on the fate of these children, we're understanding the far-reaching impact of these institutions and the deep scars left on Irish society. So, if we want to talk about culture and global lessons, Ireland culture and historical journey holds profound lessons for all of us. While feminist theory has made strides, it reminds us a sobering truth that many women worldwide still live as prisoners to traditional and religious biases. Artistic and literary creations like small things like this remind us of the power of storytelling to revive history and draw global attention to gender-based oppression. By revisiting the story of silenced women, we ensure their experiences become an enduring part of collective memory. In doing so, we affirm the idea that a woman's history, no matter how suppressed, will never be silenced.